A great pleasure to welcome a man who's been over in Tasmania. A successful day for his football club, the president of the North Melbourne Football Club. Our leader here on Triple M Footy has made his way in, albeit a little delayed, to the Triple M commentary box. Welcome to you, Jim.
I thought it was an unfair clip, Chief. Honestly.
Please.
I mean, if you're bringing a knife to a gunfight, if you're going to have a go at me about something, fashion I wouldn't thought would be it.
Well, I preempted by saying I'm not a fashionista myself, Jim, but when you wear them with your belts around your nipples, I reckon they're a touch high.
Damo, well, who am I going to get the truth out of?
When we can see the rabbit pellets hanging out of your dags, we've got issues, mate. Can I tell you?
Let me stand up in front of you.
Well, you've pulled them down now. That's the first time.
Did I pull them down?
That's the first time your pants and boots have actually made contact for 12 months, Jim.
If you're going to have a go at something,
Thank you, Duke.
Get some accuracy into it, and Duke, get some spine into your act. Don't be intimidated by the four-time All-Australian full forward.
Just call it as I see it, Spud.
Well, they are high. That's where they're at. And I'll only put my hand up.
No, you should, Spud.
I got shorts today.
In all seriousness, so, Jim,
I've never seen a bloke get belt rash under his armpits, Duke. But there is an issue there, I'm telling you.
I need to go down to the medical room. Sew up my sides. They're just leaking humour juice.
We're enjoying a little at your expense, Jim. It's good.
Just the quality up a touch, too.
Come on, mate.
That's a beauty.
Oh, you like that one? Have a listen to these two. Laughing machines. We got a big challenge next Sunday against Geelong. So my great hope, Chief, is that they and your mob belt the living suitcase out of each other and do us a favour. Are you capable of that, Jason?
I don't know. I expect it to be a
rough,
pretty aggressive sort of game. I mean, these two teams tend to go at it, Jim, don't they?
No doubt. No doubt. This is going to be fantastic. If the weather holds, 70,000 plus. I've got a nice little exit out of the ground at the end of it, so I'm happy with that, Spud Regis.
You should be.
No,
is there a roster system? I need to know. Am I a dag or
we're talking about the blue car pass, and there aren't enough of the blue passes to go around underneath. Jim somehow finds his way underneath every week so far this year. Spud, Damo, Chief and I yet to park underneath.
All I'll say to you,
the lone wolf seems to find his way underneath.
Your bald gorilla-like looking mate here, is if you take the chance with an open microphone without me in the box to just openly lay blows to an open ribcage area, I'll keep taking the car parks. Until there's some on-air respect,
not like anything.
They'll just keep coming my way, Chief.
As if anything's going to change, Jim.
Unlikely to.
Correct. It doesn't matter whether we crank or not, so we may as well crank.
We should crank.
Your pants are too high.
I love it.
Jim, another massive sporting event. I know you're all over because I think that's what you might have been doing this morning, is watching a bit of the golf. Tell us what happened with the Masters.
It was extraordinary. Bubba Watts and I had the great pleasure of following for 3 holes in the President's Cup because tended to have to go with Tiger because that's where all the cameras were. But I did follow him for about 4 holes. I've never seen a man, Chief, swing the golf club like that ever. His legs are gun barrel straight.
Yeah, it's all hands.
All hands and arms. He's about 6'4". He's a big man. He never puts the same swing on any ball he hits. It doesn't matter if it's nothing in front of him and he's got 150 metres. He'll manufacture a handy way to get it out from sort of wide mid-on. He's a freak of a man, and his golf was starkly contrasted to the South African Oosthuizen, who's your perfectionist Ben Hogan style arrangement. And I was glued to it. I thought, do you watch, Chief? It was one of the great finishes to the Masters in a long, long time. And the way he got out of the pine straw. Basically,
he hooked the wedge about 30 metres. You can't do that with a wedge.
Off pine straw, Chief, where you get no purchase on the nurry at all, and he's just managed.
And hit it to 10 foot.
Well, he managed to hit it. If you think about cricket, he managed to hit it over the square leg umpire's head and then get it back over the main umpire's head. I've just never seen anything like it in 2 putts, and he was a deserved winner.
He's a very relaxed customer, isn't he, Bubba Watson? Just doesn't get overly
never had a
flustered
lesson.
by anything.
No, got no idea what he's doing.
The emotion spilled out afterwards, though.
Well, he just won a normal tour stop last year, Chief, early in the year. Don't know, the Greenbrier or something, which is your lower sort of style, and howled like a baby. So I always knew if he won a major, she was going to be the
What time is this on the Masters?
I think it finished about 9:30.
Yeah.
So I was led to believe there was no flights.
No flights.
You've glued
No
You're
flights.
glued to the Masters.
No flights.
While we're
Come
here
on,
whacking
Jim.
away, I was delivering gold here between 12 and 1. Absolute bags
I
of
had
gold.
corporate
delivered.
breakfast.
Didn't I, Das?
Spud's preparation today, unbelievable. He's got reams
I had
of
the
paper that he
calculator out. I had the
dispensed
fixture.
with. He's gone through an analysis of the draw. He's put his nuts on the line.
The producer rang up and said, look, you need to bring plenty to the table. JB's not here.
Declared Adelaide a certainty. You did earlier, Spud.
There's no
To
flights.
make the 8.
No flights.
He's gone.
Corporate breakfast I had to run, as well as keeping an eye on the Masters,
You
as
know
well as
every
making sure
shot.
I didn't miss a flight.
But he also had to spend a lot of time getting ready. I mean, you've got to rub all that Vaso on your chest to stop the belt from chafing when you do it up.
Chief.
So there's a little bit of prep time there, Spud.
Don't tip into unfunny stuff, Spud, because you
I
end
love
up.
it. Spud's loving it.
I love
You
it,
end
JB.
up by deflection looking like the half-width that the delivery is.
I like it.
A bit of good Friday golf play between Jim and
yes.
and Chief. We need to hear from
He might need some braces.
Yes.
Oh, now Spud's in. Oh, no. There he goes.
It took a while to come up with that one. An hour and a half. No,
Spud's in.
that's not bad.
I like it, Spud.
It makes his jeans look like +4s.
Putting free.
One more. Hang on, one more from Spud.
No, that's it. No, that's all I had.
We're into the footy
All I
crew.
can bring to the table.
The momentum
Good
energy.
stuff.
The positive energy in football. JB's back. Damien Barrett's still here. Mark Howard shortly. The Chief, Jason Tunstall. Bit of good Friday golf for you, Jim, down at Kingston Heath.
Yes, we did.
With
We headed out with the Chieftain, and I took on the elderly couple of Newman and Kennett. And fair to say, we ended up with the sheets, Chief.
Tore them a new one.
So that's all we needed to say about it. It was just a nice finish to the day.
All well between Chief and the former president, Kenneth.
Well, no, that was absolutely fine. But it's
Yeah.
fair to say that the Chiefs' relationship with the Forsell
hasn't improved.
gets very strained on the golf course, because basically at one stage, and by the way, this is a tight go, Spud, so there wasn't a lot separating the two
So
teams.
going down to the last or the 17th?
I reckon this is about the 16th tee, and the enforcer, who, by the way, is dressed more outrageously every time he plays golf than anyone I've ever seen. Lime green pants,
Fluoro green, hot
fluoro
pink
green,
shirt, yeah.
hot pink shirt, and white wraparound sunnies. You look like a homeboy. Anyway, he's got the driver down behind the ball, trying to tee off on 16, which is a tight driving hole at Kingston Heath, trouble right and left. As he's trying to do it, the Chief's squatting behind him, Simeon style, giving it the oop, oop, oop.
But you've got to, no, we need to preempt that statement. But every time he teed up, he said, Chief, would you bloody move? I could be standing in between Brayshaw and Kennett. He go, I can just see you. He just said, I can just see the big 8 back there. So eventually I got sick and tired of it. I thought, I'll give the Foss what he wants.
And he proceeded to swing and connect beautifully with a man making ape noises behind him.
A little childish from you,
Well,
Chief. I would have
no,
thought,
not
but
at all.
no.
The former Premier loved it. He had a grin from ear to
How
ear.
does
I don't
the
think he'd
Premier
ever
hit it?
seen that sort of behaviour on a golf
How
course.
does Jeff hit it?
He gets it around.
Oh, we had a good fun day.
Read into that. No good.
Yeah, no, he gets it,
He
he gets it around.
gets it around.
He's
Not a
fine.
glowing endorsement of the former Premier, Jeff Kennett's
I
golf.
want to ask, can we talk
What
a
we
bit
might do just quickly, Jim, is
Yes,
the
please.
131st running of the Stawell Gift just completed. Here it is for you on Triple M.
Stephenson commenced quickly. Coote got a really good start. The blue Hargraves also began well. Wiltshire now starting to come. Can Stephenson get there? Wiltshire, he's going to do it for his granddad. Wiltshire wins. Stephenson pulls up short. Matthew Wiltshire, at 20 years of age, has done something his granddad couldn't do back in 1958.
Matty Wiltshire, the winner there.
Anyone else in the field? You covered the
It's
front.
over very quickly, Jim.
Pete Donegan did a very nice job there.
Last time I checked, there were 6 runners.
Thanks to 180.
There's only one winner though, JB.
a
You
good
got
call.
that right.
You got him right.
Parents
winner
of the
right.
other blokes go, I'm not sure how my boy went.
The grandfather got in the call twice.
It was over in 11 seconds.
Yeah, but he's put his grandfather in
Yeah,
twice.
his grandfather was going to be favourite in 58.
Yeah, he got
and
beat.
got a did a hamstring
Did he?
couldn't race. So
Yeah, but he put
it's
him
a
in
great
there
story.
twice. It's a great story. But
Great
what about
call
the
by
bloke in
Peter
green?
Donegan.
Who was
Oh, I
that?
thought, nailed it.
You've
Pete.
got 9 seconds to get out 60.
I'm a Jabba.
I think
Who's
it's a
the
beautiful
guy in
call.
blue?
Poor old Smithy was only a length and a half.
I'll tell you what, Damo.
Never got a look in.
What Pete could have done was called all the names, and then when he'd finished the names, he said, now, he won, he was second, he was third, because the race would have been over for 10 seconds.
Hey, Bruce gets them all in, Chief.
Come
He
on,
does.
Bruce gets them in.
Unusual for John Stephenson to have something go wrong at the big
But he
stage.
looked like he was the back marker in the final, and he looked like he was going to run into second place. But when he couldn't win, he said, "No, done."
I'm out.
Pulled up,
Threw
and
the
then-
anchor out.
Yeah, just last.
We'll come up with a story there, I'm sure.